on reprend les streams avec Monster Prom.
Yes.
Et en espérant que cette fois-ci, je sortirai avec quelqu'un.
C'est le gros but de cette soirée.
De toute façon, je continuerai à jouer tant que j'aurais pas eu un date, tu vois.
T'as pas eu de date sur la première partie?
Non, j'ai jamais eu. En plus, à la deuxième partie,
ça se passait super bien.
Ça se passait ultra bien.
Et tout.
Il était super intéressé. Et là, au dernier moment, mais non, mais ça va pas.
Et moi, je crois que j'avais à peine parlé à Polly, tu sais, elle avait accepté.
Let's go.
C'est une lunette que je tape.
C'est une lunette que je tape. Full game, hein. Ah, c'est vrai que c'est en anglais, j'avais oublié.
Ah, il faut lire de l'anglais.
Ça fait longtemps.
Désespoir au désarroi.
Bah, moi, je vais toujours prendre elle. Hein.
Tu es toujours blue.
À moins que tu la voulais.
Non, merci. Je prends toujours red.
You get the chance to produce a movie it's based on. It's based on what? Ah oui, donc si vous comprenez pas l'anglais, bah tant pis pour vous. Let's go. Bon, attends, qui je veux, moi?
Qui veux-tu?
Qui veux-je?
Bah,
qui veut jouer,
non?
Ouais, mais faut que je sache où c'est que je vais, du coup.
Concrètement, t'as pas de charme, donc ça serait peut-être bien de le monter.
Allez, bah je vais faire du charme. Je sais que je peux avoir du charme, moi.
À la gym.
Oui, la gym.
Le cœur, le rose.
Je sais même pas où est la gym, c'est pour dire. That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. Everything seems lost when you deliver an inspirational, ça va être super long, speech that fuels your team spirit, leading to a spectacular comeback. You're clearly a natural born leader. Yeah. You gain 2 en charme, oui! You notice Liam and Scott having a discussion.
C'est pas Scott qui t'avait brisé le cœur aussi sur le tout premier let's play? Non, c'était pas lui qui
Non, au début, c'était pas lui que je voulais.
Bah, si t'avais comparé un cornichon, je me souviens.
Quoi?
Tu te souviens pas de cette conversation?
Non, et je n'ai pas envie de m'en souvenir.
Il m'avait demandé s'il devait choisir
toi. Oh putain, oui, c'est vrai! Oh non, quelle horreur! Et après, à la fin, justement, j'avais essayé de changer. Et j'avais pris la fantôme, là. Je sais plus comment elle s'appelle.
Ah oui. Not that I care, but aspiring to be a professional sports star is both impractical and passé.
Ça veut dire quoi, passé?
Comme en français.
Ah, d'accord. Wait. Don't you care? Ah ouais, c'est comme ça, on voit bien grave. Don't you care? Don't you care? But you walked all the way over here just to tell me that. Plus, don't you want to be like a professional, magnetic ibuprofen?
Mimetic influencer, try trip up.
But how does one of those guys earn money?
Mimetic influencers don't earn money, Scott. We earn cultural capital.
Oh, okay. How much cultural capital does a sandwich cost?
I can see that I'm not getting through to you. Hey, you, could you explain to this cretin why my career path is objectively the best?
Yeah, and also could you explain that what a cretin is? Alors, qui est le plus simple? Je vais aller dans cette direction parce que...
Bah, Scott, c'est pas si de lui faire plaisir quand même. Hein. ça réfléchit dur là, je vois.
Disons que Scott a l'air vraiment chiant. Mais à la fois, c'est un jeu.
Liam a l'air chiant.
Oui, les deux ont l'air chiants.
Ouais. Scott, il est cute, hein. Il y a une de ses fins qui est super cute.
Ok, alors je prends Scott.
Not very far.
Wait. So you can't throw a football very far and you don't make money? Those are the 2 things that are the best in life.
No, Scott, what best in life is nothing. Life is an endless boil of hypocrisy and bad remixes of your favorite songs. But I will admit that by your metrics, my career of choice is technically inferior. I suppose we'll just have to agree to disagree.
Awesome, bro! D'ailleurs, je vais peut-être reprendre sa voix à lui, non?
Si tu arrives.
Great! Non, c'est pas ça. Lui, c'est l'autre.
Non, l'autre, tu le fais un peu plus harsh.
Ouais. Great! I love agreeing! Oh, oh,
un chat.
Scott throats of happily nowhere. Non, mais c'est bon, il a l'habitude.
Ah ouais? Ça ne pas ton écran?
Je gagne tout charme et moins de créativité. Non, ça, bah, pas pour l'instant en tout cas.
Let's do this.
Red.
Qu'est-ce que j'ai moi? J'ai besoin de fun et de boldness. On va prendre de la boldness. Va aux chiottes.
That day you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority.
Okay.
Comme that. I guess some people just want to watch the world burn.
Indeed.
By skipping class and hanging out in the bathroom. You give 0 shit and you gain 2 boldness.
Nice.
Si on appelle là, tu crois qu'on obtient quelque chose? You see Miranda and Vera chatting away, their eyes gleaming the gleam of the scheming. Alors qui fait quoi?
Je veux bien faire Miranda.
C'est qui Miranda?
La sirène.
C'est qui la sirène?
À droite.
C'est elle. D'accord. Qu'est-ce que je vais faire comme voix à elle alors? Crowd surfs isn't doing nearly as well as I thought it would. Oh, if it isn't red.
C'est moi.
Ah oui.
Would you like to be a customer? Once upon a time, surfs were only for the rich and fabulous. Like Vera and myself.
Ta voix me fait mal aux oreilles.
Pardon.
But now... Je faisais quoi comme voix là? But now... Thanks to our app, Crowd Surfs, you too can have a very own crowd-founded surf. Ah oui, servant, c'est vrai.
Je veux que je la fasse moins sécu.
Non, c'est bon.
The app is being generously funded by my royal family, who wish for everyone to experience the joys of quality.
And get richer out of it. Richer off of it.
I think our business might be failing because the surf was simply not of high enough quality to maintain customer interest.
The surf need to have more enthusiasm for their jobs. We need to recruit from the right location. J'ai eu night location, je comprenais pas.
Don't be absurd. If there's one thing being royalty has told me, and there's definitely more than one, it's that you can trick anyone into doing anything as long as you give them the right incentives.
Ça veut dire quoi, incentives? Direction?
Ouais, mais pas vraiment. Ouais, à peu près.
Ouais.
À peu près.
But why not start with the easy...
Motivation. Ah, les bonnes motivations.
With the easily manipulated in the first place. Red, what do you think?
Alors je sais pas parce que j'ai pas écouté ce que vous disiez en fait. J'ai quoi moi? J'ai... Oh, putain, les stats ça compte pas trop de toute façon au début. Je fais la deuxième. Je vais essayer d'avoir Miranda peut-être. Ooh, what a delightful idea! It's true that for those who are not born to fame, scanning or watching without scanning is a favorite pastime.
I'll have my president advertise it as the hottest competition since Monstropolis' next top terror. And so who wants to be an unpaid laborer is born.
Nice.
People compete their hardest and at various demeaning tasks, and the winner gets to continue to perform them as a serf.
There you are, my most loyal subjects. It seems everyone is caught up in surf mania. Several new spin-offs have been recorded, including Enfin Labor with the Start and the reserves of Monster Prom.
Magazine's covers are now featuring the... Je fais de moins en moins sa voix, elle. Hein?
Ouais.
The 100 hottest serfs. We have a waiting list the size of Miranda's ego. What's the Kraken calling the octopus tentacles? But whatever. That's the Kraken calling the octopus tentacles, but whatever.
Our business is making me even richer and more notable than I was before. And it's all thanks to you. You may be a peasant, Red, but in my eyes, you're a slightly less filthy peasant.
Don't miss me! You never thought you'd hear Miranda say such kind things. She must really like you.
Wow,
she must really like you. She gagne two money and one charm. Un truc comme ça.
Oh, nice. Sure.
Everybody chooses a movie, say your choice out loud, and the rest of the players before clicking. to the rest of the players. Il y en a plein.
L'incroyable voyage.
C'est quoi ça?
C'est un movie avec des animaux.
D'accord.
C'est bien, et il faut un voyage.
Et ben moi je choisis.
Il y en a plein, disait-elle il y a 2 ans.
Justement, c'est parce qu'il y en a plein que j'arrive pas à choisir. Zombieland. Player order is decided based upon how weird the fandom of the selected movie would be.
Bah, le mien, c'est sûrement des furies.
Ouais, donc c'est toi.
Elle est où, Miranda? Oh, il est avec ton Scott. Enfin, elle est. Vas-y, je vais voir Miranda quand même. Écoute.
You arrive at Scott and Miranda's table to find Scott happily chewing down while Miranda stares horrified at her tray. C'est déjà ok.
Mec cool.
What's wrong, Miranda?
Je sais pas.
Ah,
Si,
pardon.
Isn't it obvious? Right here on my tray. Fish sticks.
Yeah, Fish Sticks Fridays. Isn't it great?
It is not great, Scott. The fish are my subject. This film is a world of help people.
Help people?
Yes, do you not know the help people? The Belfast smokes 18 rivals. Not you read the news?
Yeah, sure. Because I totally know how to read.
What? Well, I must insist that you cease eating those fish sticks immediately. It is eye treason.
Oh, I've been looking forward to Fish Sticks Friday since last Fish Sticks Friday.
Freaky Friday.
Fish Sticks Friday. Are you sure I can't eat any? He's asking Miranda while holding a fish stick really close to his mouth. But you feel like you've got a better answer to settle this argument. You blurt out.
Je blurt out. Nanana. Bon, le premier, j'imagine.
Oh no, not nerd flaving and ball dropping no.
C'est
Those-
des jeux de mots.
Hein?
C'est des jeux de mots. Nerd and ball drop.
Bah j'ai pas vu en fait la réponse que t'as dit en fait.
Ah, je lui ai dit qu'il y avait des trucs qui le rendaient moins fort au sport.
Ah. Those are the worst ones. Do the hair people want me to be bad at sports?
Ah. Of course they do, Scott. So hair people hate sports and sportsmen. It is one of the most loathsome things I'm going to say. Attends, je meurs.
Elle meurt, elle a le Covid, ça y est.
Oui,
Comme tous les jours. Depuis 6 mois.
sûrement.
The sex of their feathers and their socialism.
Well, then I'm not gonna eat any more fish sticks ever again. Fish sticks Friday, more like fish stick.
Friday?
Yeah! Man, I gotta tell the rest of the wolf pack about this. Scott runs off to spread anti-air people propaganda and Miranda gives you a most regal smile.
Let's go!
Eh ben non, c'est pas à table.
Bon, qui je vais voir?
Tu peux aller voir le marchand peut-être pour gagner des stats.
Show me that money. Welcome to my little shop. Buy some shit. I have shit that will boost your stat, shit that will lead you into stupid new adventures, even some shit that might be much needed at some very specific moments. So take a look. Attends, mais elle est où mon argent déjà? Ah, ouh, ça fait pas beaucoup ça. Ouh, mais j'ai vu la bouche.
Ouais.
C'est où à droite? Ah oui. Ça donne quoi? Mais ça je peux l'acheter en plus. Bah oui, je peux. Non, tu manges pas le pied de la caméra.
Je crois que c'est ce bouquin qui déclenche une autre route, mais je suis pas sûre.
Eh ben, je l'ai acheté. Il a dit no refunds. Ou no refunds maintenant.
Ah.
Yeah! Who would want to save money for their college fund when you can spend it on weird stuff that's most likely useless? That's the spirit, champ. Voilà.
Let's trade place.
Something bad.
Something bad. Le Covid.
Je crois que t'as peut-être fait la blague la dernière fois.
Non, c'est pas possible. La dernière fois, il n'y avait pas le Covid.
La dernière fois qu'on a joué à ça, si.
Ah ouais?
Bah quand même.
Bah, tant
Ça
pis.
fait pas si longtemps que ça qu'on a pas streamé, hein.
Je choisis le Covid quand
Bah,
même.
choisis le Covid. Moi, je choisis la dépression.
Okay. Player order is decided based upon how much our country needs a minister of
Bon, bah écoute.
a minister of depression or a minister of.
En ce moment, c'est plutôt le Covid, je pense. Hein.
Ouais.
Le ministre de la dépression.
Le ministre de la dépression, c'est important aussi. Hein.
Bah ouais, grave. Let's go, tu es pauvre.
Je suis pauvre. Mais du coup, si je pars sur Scott, tu vois.
Oui. Mais enfin, normalement, quand t'es sur une route, tu les croises tout le temps.
Oui, mais il me faut quoi?
Ah Scott, c'est quoi? C'est
Du fun.
Fun, c'est Polly. Moni, c'est Vera. Bold, c'est Damien. Smart, c'est Liam. Et je sais pas pour les deux autres.
C'est quoi créativité, une charme?
Ouais.
Et bah moi, je vais prendre charme. C'est ça?
Après, oui, ça dépend des choix qu'ils te proposent aussi.
Ouais.
Ah, t'es retourné au magasin.
Mais non, j'ai appuyé.
Ouais, il y avait peut-être son icône dessus, j'ai pas regardé.
J'y arriverai jamais à faire ce jeu. Je vais encore me retrouver toute seule. Hi, stranger. It's been a while. It's been like 5 minutes. I've missed you. It's okay. You can look at my stuff.
Tu peux seulement look, hein.
J'ai $1.
Ouais.
Ah si, je peux acheter ça.
Oui.
Ça coûte $0. Si I'm wise enough to know when a gift needs gift. Allez, bah je le prends. Hein, Ah, Nicolas, du smart. Pourquoi j'ai 21 smart?
Waouh, t'es tellement smart.
All cookies wants to be friends with Satan. Je suis triste.
Tellement smart, what the fuck. Moi, je vais... c'est quoi mes statuts? Je suis pas fan du tout. C'est où le fun déjà? Bah, c'est voir. Ah oui, c'est vrai. Vas-y.
Oui, il était là le petit peu.
Bah ouais.
That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. You have no idea how.
Juan the Latino Cat.
Oui, Juan
Ouais,
the
Juan
Latino
the
Cat,
Latino Cat.
c'est lui qui m'a manqué le plus. Hein. Lui, au moins, il me fout pas des.
Oui, ça c'est bien.
Oh,
J'ai pas vu Juan le Latino Cat.
Ah ouais, Juan the Latino Cat.
Il y a Summons Me, eh ben. Tranquille.
It feels weird to be summoned, but you comply. You can't resist her merman goons.
Thank you for coming, my dear. I have finally decided to trust you with our most important aspiration. I'm destined to be the Queen of Prom. The royal ascension is nigh. We must prepare. Muscle Mac, competition is naive. They foolishly assume that Prom Queen is a purely ceremonial title. Except to Splutchenio, she's proving to be quite a walking rival. I respect that. Which is why we must destroy our reputation immediately. Any thoughts?
Juste tête.
Ouais, le premier. Yeah.
It doesn't take much to make someone look bad in this day and age. You, however, are monsters and went for a total overkill. You hire a Chinese hacker to plant 10 years of pro bono work rescuing human babies from low moaners in Ursula's name. At recess, Dr. Babylove and the Babylove Institute appears out of nowhere and presents her with a humanity award.
Yes, this was seriously hammer standing with the evil love-mower creature cultivar.
That's an important voting block. You're the one who keeps the schoolyard so tidy. You gain 2 bonus and 1 smart. Yippee! Yippee! Is that weak?
Oh, Mais trop sopatotila.
Ça peut pas être moi, hein. Moi j'ai complètement...
Toi, t'es juste smart.
Je suis juste ultra smart. That weekend, you were at the movies when you received a summons
Ah, toi aussi, tu fais
from
ce mal.
Miranda.
Oh, thank goodness, you could come.
Technically, Miranda's guards forced you to meet with her, and you'd rather not split hairs.
I'm contemplating a decision of extreme gravity. Today trade or not today. I saw a fame throughout the school as a wanton what?
As a Wenton Lothario.
I thought I had best as your advice. But please, be sure to frame it in terms that I will understand. Something simple and straightforward. In short, I need you to tell me which item of silverware red most closely resembles.
Red. Bah, je prends le premier du coup.
Ouais, sûrement.
Ooh! Gilded trimmed tongues on his most elegant of silver threads. And gilded, golden top of silvers, all decadent. Of course, the diamonds must represent our strength and endurance, while the baby teeth represent our inner tenderness and willingness to steal teeth from babies. I could not imagine a more appropriate piece of silverware to be my date. But I'm told I'm not allowed to take actual silverware to the prom at my date, so your friend will have to surprise. Thank you ever so much.
Miranda's goon drag you away, and but not before Miranda award you with 3 money.
Wow.
J'en avais plus for your marvelous advice. Let's trade places. Celebrity.
Dylan.
Non. Qui je prends alors moi?
Personne en tête.
Si, Timothée Chalamet. Je suis même pas sûre que ce soit ça son famille, mais c'est pas grave. Decided based on how likely it would be for the selected celebrity to lead a group during a zombie apocalypse. Bah, c'est Dylan quoi. Il l'a déjà fait.
Il a fait?
Non. Attends.
Bah, son perso dans Teen Wolf était du style à le faire, mais il
Non
l'a
mais,
jamais fait.
et puis dans The Maze Runner quand même, il...
Il y a pas de zombie dans une Runner.
Bah si. Mais si, dans le 2 et tout, ils sont dans le désert et tout. Bah oui.
Ah, j'avais oublié.
Bon, voilà.
J'ai pas trop aimé ce film.
Quoi, t'as pas aimé les films avec Dylan O'Brien?
J'aimais Dylan. Ah, c'est pour ça que j'ai regardé les films. J'ai pas aimé les films.
C'est à toi.
C'est à moi.
Red.
Shockingly. Creativity, please.
C'est où?
Bah, je sais pas, fais voir le passage sur lui. C'est là-bas.
Là?
Yes.
That day, while rehearsing for the class play, it has though the muses themselves have decided to give you figuratively over sex. Your performance is so intense and inspiring. It will be remembered for generations, which is pretty rad by high school play standards. You gain
Tout à l'heure, t'es sur les utilisateurs dans le chat, on n'a pas le chat du coup.
Ah oui. Bah, y a personne dans le chat.
C'est pas grave.
Ah, mais je suis plus dans le jeu du coup. You notice Polly bent over her phone while Miranda tries to peek over her shoulder. Something really interesting must be going on Polly's phone. When you get closer, though, you see that Polly's just on Tinder again, swiping right on everybody. Miranda seems entranced, though, and a little worried.
What? What did you say this was called again?
Tinder.
And this is an app for finding true love?
Sure.
But I never knew. I have spent countless hours going to round bars and kissing frogs and pretending to be in a magical scandal when I could simply have been using this app.
I mostly just sit it for collection dick pics. Use it. I mostly use it for collecting dick pics.
What are these dick pics? Token of affection? Oh, alas, to be so far behind in my quest for love. I'm 19 years old, perfectly abnormal, and none me no learning of this. Oh, how will I ever make up for lost time?
Ça c'est le charme le premier, je pense que je peux pas le premier. Fais-moi le deuxième. Ah c'est smart, d'accord.
Ah yes, of course. I will simply purchase the app and require all of its most attractive and heroic users to date me. It It is exactly as my father met my mother, except with the Indian Ocean instead of Tinder. Polly, I will give you $230 million for Tinder.
I mean, okay, but like, I don't actually own the company.
What do you mean? I thought you said you had Tinder.
Yeah, on my phone, I have a copy of the app. I don't own any successful internet startups.
Oh yes, I had forgotten you were poor. I'm so sorry.
It's cool.
Well, anyway, I'm off to buy Tinder now. Goodbye.
Il est vraiment cool ce chat. Have fun. Now might be a good time to uninstall Tinder from your phone. Meanwhile, you gain 2 creativity and 1 smart. Je ne vais pas en classe.
De toute façon, t'es assez smart, hein, je pense. Ça devrait aller.
C'est vrai. Je vais là parce que j'ai rien du tout. That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. Amidst the battle, you spot a fellow player that seems utterly discouraged. You think she's not worth anything at dodgeball, and she attempts to throw a ball at herself. You explain to her that the many ways you think she's unique and wonderful, while also defending the many pleasures in life. With your help, she's capable of finding reasons to keep playing and gain a sense of self-worth. You gain 1 on BFF. Sadly, she's not part of this game, so that beautiful friendship will take place off screen. And 2 on charm. You're wandering down the hallway reading Dragon's Heart. Oh, c'est ça. Ce truc-là, Dragon Hit, as discreetly as you can, which apparently isn't very because Polly and Vera clock this immediately. Ah, c'est pas du tout des gens que j'ai envie de date, ça. Are you actually reading erotic fanfiction about dragons? Alors je savais pas du tout que c'était je l'aurais pas acheté, désolée, mais en même temps je devrais m'attendre à ça avec ce jeu, mais
T'as pas vu la couverture?
Bah non, j'ai pas vraiment regardé, j'avoue, j'ai juste vu un dragon, c'est tout.
Il n'y avait pas un dragon.
D'accord. Ah, il y a que moi. Because we love Dragon Heat. I'm all about 19th century Russian literature. C'est le genre le mot qui est impossible à prononcer. Literature. But a ghost girl can't say no to some erotic fanfic. Am I right? I've been working on my Morgana von Bristich cosplay all week. Don't worry about why. Speak for yourself, Polly. I've never... Okay, fine. I may read Dragon Heat, but don't go around just telling people. We're clearly safe with her. A fellow Dracophile can always be trusted. Are you sure? I mean, anyone into Dragon Heat must have a wicked mind. 297 chapters and counting, and it still manages to amaze me with all new levels of wrong. Yeah, right? I fucking love it. Yet, I must admit I'm a bit vanilla when it comes to faith chapters. Mine is the one where Harold MacDonald, Horace the Hydra, and the deranged Draco de la Court have to rest in an inn after a shocking bay adventure, only to discover they have just one available bed. There's only one bed, the classic fanfic trick that never fails. Oh, no, Yes, that one was good. I personally prefer the one where Vanessa unmasked her masked savior after a passionate kiss, only to discover it's herself when then totally bang. I'm not a fan of time travel, but sign me up for some good stuff. Amen! What about you, Blue? J'arrive pas à faire mes voix. What's your favorite story arc? Nothing to worry about. Ah! J'ai pas lu, bon bref. The discovery arc where they want to discover
Excalibur, c'est bien sur ce truc.
the chosen one. C'est pas Excalibur, je crois que t'as oublié un truc là. Can control the mythical Excalibur in the end. Have a super orgy so everyone can have their turn with the dildo. What about this little chapter I've written myself?
Oh, elle est tellement smart.
Je pense que je peux faire ça.
Oh.
Ah. C'était pas smart. Oups. C'était créatif.
C'est vrai.
C'était
L'écriture, c'est créatif en fait.
Ah.
Est-ce que ça go downhill? Un petit peu, non?
J'en ai marre.
On est qu'à week tout, t'as encore le temps.
Let me see. Mira takes the penches from your heads and they both start reading. What is just all those characters working together in the coffee shop? It makes zero sense.
Ah, mais c'est trop bien ces pics-là.
And then you go and throw in some centaurification for no reason. Oh, wonderful! Now they're a K-pop band and they've just met One Direction. I think I've had enough. Boo, this is poor fanfic 101. You can't choose whatever stupid thing you like and make it happen. Bah si, c'est le but de la fanfiction. Voilà. Isn't that fanfiction whole thing? At least you can't do that and expect to impress us. Okay, that they have a point. And the left, it's okay to spend your free time how you see fit, but maybe you should learn what to show off and what to keep to yourself.
Ce qu'il faut retenir de ce run, c'est qu'il faut jamais écouter mes conseils. Tout est ma faute. Tout va bien.
Choose your food. Moi je choisis
Carotte.
pizza. Lézarde decided based upon how plausible the chosen food would be as a vehicle for government mind control.
Ok.
La carotte ou la pizza?
La pizza, c'est quand même un meilleur plan. Je pense qu'il y a plus de gens qui en mangent.
Je dis juste ça pour me faire plaisir parce que je suis déprimée.
Tu vas remonter là, tu vas voir. Regarde tout le temps qu'il nous reste. On n'est qu'à la moitié de notre vie.
Bah justement.
J'arrive pas à m'en remettre. Je suis désolée, mais t'es smart. Ça va bien se passer.
As you approach the table, you see Vera delicately lifting a fork full of quinoa to her mouth. She brings lunch from home, and when food for food for 6-8, who do we deliciate? Eating, yeah, eating. Oh, Scott, what on earth are you doing? Je change sa voix à chaque fois, elle.
Elle était bien là, j'ai bien
Ouais.
aimé.
I'm shielding you to help you be the best eater in the whole school. What caused this obsession with cheerleading me through mundane activities that require no cheerleading? Everything requires cheerleading, silly. That's why we have cheerleaders, for our cheerleaders. But I can see my cheerleading's not working. You haven't eaten anything yet. T'as un petit peu de bêtises, toi? Tiens, pendant que la caméra elle marche, je vais montrer mon chat au monde. Ah, il est parti. Voilà, même mon chat ne veut pas me date. That's because you keep startling me with your damn cheerleading. I can't hit when I'm startled. Oh, that can't be it. I must not be cheerleading hard enough. Hey friend, maybe you can help me.
Yeah.
Putain, ça va bien se passer. Oh yeah, that makes sense. It means, I mean, sports cheerleaders train like trained steaks and drumsticks all the time. Or maybe that's just how they look when I'm really hungry. Whatever, let's dress up! Luckily, the school keeps some giant vegetables costume in the auditorium for health presentations. So you snag them and start cheering. Je sais même pas si c'est un mot, c'est sneering. Beats! Aggressive! Eats! Beats! Aggressive! There aren't even any beets in this salad. It's just quinoa and the tears of my enemy. The enemies. Vera's pissed and she does eat her salad very fast just so you leave her alone for cheerleading.
Be aggressive. Miranda, go,
Speaking
Miranda.
Miranda.
Alright, I'm trying to comprehend your request.
What is there to comprehend? It's really simple, Miranda. Take my... J'ai pas fait exprès. Juste que je précise pour les gens qui nous regardent. Je n'ai pas fait exprès d'appuyer. Voilà. Caméra. Je n'ai pas fait
Toute notre
exprès.
vie. On saura pas ce qui est
D'appuyer.
right here.
Right here.
Right now.
Right here,
Right
Miranda.
now.
You're about to point out that wherefore means why, but luckily Polly elaborates on her own, so you don't have to look like a fucking know-it-all. It's a new meme, Miranda, like planking or dabbing. C'est quoi planking? Je sais pas du tout. It's called food poisoning, and it's dope. AF. Don't you have full trends in your kingdom? Malapine. Fais des bêtises.
I suppose we do. What did you feel?
Ah, pardon. Non, je l'ai vérifié justement que
We
j'ai
are
pas de fil et mes lacets.
Ah.
Ah, je crois que t'es fini.
Reveal something. If you're good at it, you get a lot of likes on social media and also not executed.
Do you ever listen to yourself when you speak? I bet you know some pretty cool trends, don't you, Red? Heck yeah, do you do, don't you?
Do you do?
Do you?
How do you do the things that you do?
Oui, pardon.
Really? Oh, have I never heard this trend before?
Attends, parce qu'il y a ma lunette qui fait des bêtises là. Attends, il y a mes deux animaux là sous moi.
Silver and executed are two of my biggest passions. This trend sounds like it was invented for me.
It may have been by you, all the sport. But there's no need to go into that.
What's your favorite meme? Spike salad for simple and evening roll? See your steak knives and hibiscus? Teaspoons in tea dressing?
Ouh là là, on a failli perdre un lapin là.
Elle a failli mourir. Je voulais juste la montrer à la caméra.
Elle voit la
Comme
caméra.
ça, la caméra. Elle veut pas. Elle veut pas, du coup je la laisse tranquille.
La caméra. Trend is no words.
Yes, the glory of the spectacular combination will be speechless as well, for I'm not so excited when more mean to spread. We'll have to meet up soon, the gymnastics with its chopsticks. I shall bring doll clothes in which to dress them.
Yeah, totally. Hanging out with Miranda sounds amazing. Guess it's time to go out and try to find some exquisite chopsticks. Let's trade places! Un object. Chopstick. Téléphone portable. Player order is decided based upon how unsexy it would be to use the selected object as a sexy. Ok.
Aucun des deux est sexy.
Ok, je fais random.
Ouais.
Oh.
Je vais aller à la gym.
Ou la gym,
C'est là où tu vas tout le temps. Yes.
That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. At one point, you're about to be eliminated by a player from the other team, but suddenly you convince him not to throw the ball at you with a heartfelt speech about the importance of everyone's lives. The player bursts into tears, and you take advantage of that moment of weakness, throwing a ball at him. You lose 5 mercy, a stat that might be useful in Monster Prom sequel, but isn't now, and you gain 2 on charm. Somebody puts a sack over your head and throws you into a car. You drive for hours before they let you out and take the sack off. It's clearly the first floor restroom. Miranda is sitting on the makeshift throne, while her goons jump in and out of the toilet.
I'm glad you came. My prom campaign is moving on to the next stage. You expected this crucial for the sport. Most of my heroes here thought active. I'll be at fault for something.
Mon doigt, il est twitchy!
I need you to ask me to a 3-meter tall, easily armed protester named Jessica into the school. No reason, but if your friends would start singing our love aria, you'd best say your goodbyes.
Elle a un peu un air diabolique quand même.
C'est une meurtrière, évidemment.
C'est vrai.
Nanana, 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 nanana. First one.
So smart!
That's so true. As a matter of fact, I think we already have an enormous heavily armed code teacher at school. Just like it fits to kill him and take his place. If his father always says you can make an omelette without severe collateral damage. This is the sort of friend Tresca will have been able to come away from his home if he has seen at all. I must do the workers' class job. Phew! You save my dignity. Doing coach job is like 100 runs beneath, right next to being from Iceland.
You've just averted the real crisis here. You gain 3 in bonus.
On n'a pas vu Damien depuis le début.
C'est vrai, c'est bizarre.
Je suis triste.
Let's go!
Where are you going?
Je sais pas, parce que de toute façon, concrètement, on va pas se mentir, je manque de tout.
Tu es smart.
Merci, Sarah. Bah, je vais aller chercher de la creativity. C'est là la creativity. That day, while rehearsing for the class play, you are struck in the lightning. You are struck by lightning of inspiration. You come up. Je vais réussir, caméra.
Was struck by the lightning of inspiration.
You come up with the ultimate nickname for yourself. You tell everyone you call to call you by it, also known as one of the 7 most douchebag-ish moves in the world. But the nickname is so awesome, inventive and appropriate that people decide to go with it. Quite the feat, you gain 2 in creativity.
C'est quoi ton nickname?
Lézarde.
C'est tellement... J'en reviens pas.
C'est très créatif, innovateur et tout. We, the devs, dare you to actually come up with a nickname for yourself and ask the other players to call you by that name until the end of this run.
Je suis censée faire en théorie.
Voilà. Du coup, Kelly, appelle-moi Lézarde.
D'accord, Lézarde.
Later, you're carrying around your precious dragon.
Oh, Damien! Y'a Damien! Mais y'a Damien!
Woo! Dragon Speed! I love it! Also, you may not notice about Damien to look at him, but it turns out that he, too, is a hopeless romantic actor. Oh, je le savais.
Are we reading the same series? I'm in it for the dragon dog Miri. Nothing's so bad yet so good as a billionaire dinosaur made me gay.
Damien, you are being utterly false. Don't pretend the deep emotional connection between Harold McDonald and Godiva Galantina.
Deep emotional connect. Deep
Elle connaît pas ça.
Deep emotional connection. Is that why the latest chapter ends with Harold finally boning Godiva? And then she... Je peux pas rester une caractère en regardant ça, quoi. And then she wakes up to find him gone.
The cliffhanger must be entirely misleading. People simply don't abuse each other's love and trust as well.
I worry about you, Miri. I really, really do.
I just desperately want to know what happens next in Dragon Speed. Do you think Harold is capable of being so mean-spirited?
J'ai bugué parce que je viens de remarquer qu'en fait je vais dater personne encore à la fin de cette partie.
Mais c'est peut-être pas ce roman en fait. Il y a un roman qui fait entrer en jeu un nouveau personnage en fait, que tu peux date. Mais c'est cette petite partie-là.
Donc attends, que je résume bien. Tu m'envoies sur tes mauvaises pistes. Tu me fais acheter un roman de fanfic gay.
Quand t'étais sur la page du magasin, je t'ai dit, je suis pas sûre que ce soit ce roman.
Hé Ils se battent. J'ai des animaux qui se battent.
Mais oui. Oui, moi, tout à fait.
Anyway, true art imitates life. Let's look at Damien's Tinder message to see what it's capable of, shall we? Harold may or may not be but love is alive and will. Let me take both of you on the greatest three-way first date ever.
A date in the midst of a school day? Why, my duty, responsibility, and breathing say no, but my heart says yes.
I have a midterm in interdimensional des mots longs, pas pour moi. Interdimensional peace 305. C'est mon cerveau qu'on peut plus. So anything's better
Tu vois
than
que
that.
45 minutes, c'était pas si mal au final.
Bah, 45 minutes ou 1 heure, c'est la même chose.
Non, je le trouve beaucoup plus court quand même que 45.
Ah ouais?
Je sais pas pourquoi ils ont mis 45 minutes. Bref.
I don't have been coded as a
Ça
to the...
Je sais parce que j'ai regardé The Great et ils disent tout ça.
Ah oui.
Ça. T'as regardé?
Bah oui.
Ah bon?
Je te l'avais pas dit.
Mais non, tu m'as pas dit. Moi, je t'ai
C'est
dit
toi qui
regarde.
m'as conseillé.
Mais oui, justement, je t'ai dit regarde cette série. Tu me dis même pas quand tu l'as.
Il me semblait que je te l'avais dit. Bah
Mais
je
non,
l'ai
tu m'as
fait
pas
et c'était
dit.
super bien. Et
Bah
j'ai
oui,
adoré,
c'est super
et
bien.
voilà.
Si vous avez une série, regardez The Great, qui
Tout à
est sur
fait.
Amazon.
Ouais.
Amazon Prime, voilà. Conseil, petit conseil entre personne et personne, quoi.
That's the most romantic date that had ever happened to me ever. Yay!
Oh fuck, somehow, despite spending all your time in school daydreaming about dating instead of studying, you still know nothing about romance. You bring Miranda a bouquet of fish and Damien the head of one of his enemies, which actually turns out to be one of his friends. Oops. The date is over before it begins.
Ça se passe bien. Ça se passe très bien. T'as vu, t'as perdu en smart. C'est tout ce que t'as.
Ah!
Mais c'est bien, ça veut dire qu'on fera une autre session de Monster Prom sûrement. Ne m'écoute jamais. Même dans la vraie vie, ne m'écoute jamais.
Il y a quelque chose qui s'arrête.
Ah, et quelque chose qui Ah, bah, il y a peut-être quelqu'un qui veut.
That weekend, you find Scott gazing lovingly at a pickle. Ça y est, c'est la fin de ma vie, là, j'en peux plus. Non, pas le pickle. Hey, bro. Maybe you can help me make a really tough choice. Tough choice. See, I really like blue. Ça c'est bien, ça c'est bien. But I'm not sure I can commit yet because I also really like this pickle.
Tu peux comprendre, toi aussi, t'aimes beaucoup les pickles.
It's so green and worthy, je sais pas comment ça se prononce, and exactly the right size for a pickle. Blue is such a good person, but this pickle is such a good pickle. I can't choose. Would you help me?
Tu veux que je lui dise quoi?
That's just literally just a pickle you can make out with blue, and while also having a pickle, it's fine. C'est bien ça.
Ouais.
You're telling me I can have this pickle and go out with blue? But coach always says you can't have your pickle and eat it too. Wait, are you saying that if I go out with blue, I don't have to eat this pickle? Well, yes, that's a true thing. You have no idea why you thought you would have to eat the pickle. Unbelievable! All this time, I thought he was really in a pickle. I was really in a pickle. But it turns out that pickle is inside me.
C'est le meilleur dialogue de tout le jeu.
I mean, outside of me, but it doesn't need to be inside of me, and I don't need to be inside of it. It's so simple. This is really simple, way simpler than Scott's making it. But you know better than to get between a werewolf and his pickle. You gain 3 in charm. Merwin.
Moi, je te le laisse, c'est ton chat. Je prends Younet.
Merwin et Younet. It's based on how cute a video where a charming cat becomes friends with the selected animal would be.
C'est mieux avec Younet, hein.
C'est mieux avec Younet, on est d'accord. Pourquoi j'ai pas choisi Younet? En plus, Younet, t'es ma préférée.
Je te laisse oreilles, Merwin.
Il s'en fout, il entend pas. Oh, tu vas où, Sarah?
Je vais où? Fun.
Fun. C'est où, fun? C'est
C'est
là-bas?
l'arbre.
That day during recess, you start to half-hour rave that goes full crazy. You're casually chatting with the wonderful magical Latino cat. You start telling him that hilarious story of what happened last summer at Monster Prom. You know which one? The one involving a beehive with the a beehive, the blow-up doll of the president, and the penguin mask, and the mystery of the Goblin King. Slowly, lots of people start joining you to hear the story. By the time you say where the Goblin King was, 100 people or so burst into hysterical laughter. You turn on a mobile app that captures all the laughter and turns into 2 plus fun. You see Miranda frantically running around and bothering people. You come up to ask what's going on.
Right, come here. You're always trying to help us
Tu vas
and
tellement-
impress us in the most subtle way. What?
Tu vas tellement réussir.
I need your help.
Bah, toi aussi, t'étais proche avec Liam la dernière fois et pourtant.
Have you seen my tester? That's the experiment itself I've been doing lately. The one that does test for me, even though we're smart man of the wheel. Brainwashed, I think. Father gave him to me on my 10th birthday. He said he would help me to be a better student.
You highly doubt that, but you keep your thoughts to yourself.
No, he's missing. Help me. The test is almost upon us.
Premier.
The intercom guy looks at you with a mix of confusion and awe as you start yelling all the trigger words you can think of. Coincidentally, encore un mot super long, that the exact pattern of words from a story about how you peed your pants during Monster Prom last year.
Mais ils sont même passés des choses à Monster Prom.
Wait, grave. What were the odds? Even more coincidentally, the triggers seem to work, but not as expected. Il y a un chat. Ouh, il va faire tomber la caméra. Non, c'est bon. Arrête, ça suffit, Merwin.
Ah, il est là. Comme ça, je vais pouvoir le montrer au monde. Voilà, mon chaton.
C'est un chat.
Bah, mon chaton, il est plus trop chaton maintenant, mais il est beau quand même. Et voilà, on le voit?
Oui, on le voit. Regardez-le, ce beau bébé. Regardez-le. Oh oui. Oh oui. Ah, on le voit plus. On le veut ça. Oh le bébé. Oh oui. Bref, où j'en étais? Attends, j'ai perdu mon écouteur. You hear screaming just like when Crazy Martin and the Werebear janitor has his war flashbacks. Attends, j'ai mon truc qui bug. There are a couple dozens of your schoolmates rounded up and guarded by giant mantis shrimp soldiers. One of them forces a cheerleader to her knees and gets ready to execute her.
No, that's not how we do it. We talked about it. Nemesis in the hallway. I have to use it every day. What are we, savages? This school has a backyard specifically made for executions. See, you embarrass me just like on my 16th birthday. And you raised the law. Do you see what you just did? I'll pay maths now.
Because to smart and one in femme, you also ask yourself how no one noticed there's a platoon of brainwashed shrimp soldiers in this school. C'est quoi platoon?
dormir.
Let's go!
Where do you go?
That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. Many people fall during the battle. You can't take anymore, so you valiantly go straight to the other team's leader and start negotiating for a truce. After hours of intense diplomacy, you commit to an agreement. What an unexpected twist. Qu'est-ce que tu fais, Merwin, là? You gained 10 in righteousness. Righteousness.
Bah, tu l'avais bien au début.
Righteousness.
La deuxième fois que tu l'as dit, il était bien.
Mais je me rappelle comment je l'ai dit, moi.
Righteousness?
But this game is so wrong in so many ways that you would be lucky if you could do anything with that. And Queen Sharp. M'en fous, j'ai dit sans righteousness. Scott trolls by happily munching on something. Liam gapes at him, fails.
What on earth are you eating, Scott?
This delicious new flavor of Bengal potato chips. Maximum ultimate double beef barbecue massacre.
Really? Because it looks like a roasted potato inside a cardboard tube.
Oh! Yeah, I guess it does. Could have sworn it was potato chips. Still tasty though.
Tasty? Tasty? Because wanton environmental destruction sounds tasty too.
I don't know. Is that a kind of jerky?
No, Scott, don't you realize that in order to order these goat heads, Congress and corporations decapitate millions of innocent goats every year?
But what do they do with the bodies of the goats? The ghosts? The goats. Ah! Bon alors, juste pour qu'on explique, parce que qu'on explique aux personnes qui ne sont pas là, parce qu'il y a personne qui l'a même. Mon chat vient d'essayer de monter dans mon lit en hauteur et il est tombé de l'échelle, voilà.
Il a fait un petit salto au passage là, il s'est retourné sur une marche.
Il a fait un petit salto et après il est parti l'air de rien.
Hopping is horrendously wasteful practice.
Oh no, all those poor headless goat bodies, running around and bumping into things. We have to stop them.
Wait, really? I was just trying to make you feel guilty. I didn't actually have a plan of action. But if someone was to suggest one... Oh yes, necromancy, the ultimate tool in the protesters' arsenal.
Oh, can I ride a goat? Can I? Oh!
Of course you can ride a goat. In fact, given your size, you'll probably need to ride several.
What's a several? Et c'est pour moi je te dis, il est con.
Bah oui, il est con, c'est pour ça qu'il est simple à appease.
Is it a really big goat?
No time to explain basic concepts, but we've got an invasion to orchestrate.
As long as you're reanimating things, you bon, j'ai gagné 15 ans smart et 15 ans smart et 30 ans creativity. An occupation police.
FBI.
Non, c'est la même chose, Sarah.
Ouais, d'accord. Teacher.
It's decided based upon how weird it would be to see a slutty costume based on...
Les deux existent concrètement.
Ouais. Random. Yes. Victory. Bon.
Let's go!
You approach Scott and police stable to find them crouched behind a pile of jelly desserts floating. Thank Broseph you're here, bro. Come on, join our hurdle. Maybe you're curious about how our huge pile of jelly jam, gelatinous dessert cups. En fait, c'est vraiment pas fait pour les Français, ça, tu vois. Comment tu veux qu'on prononce ça? Gelatinous dessert cups. Well, non, raté. Well, wonder no more. We're going for the jelly prize. Yeah, we're gonna win it. If we collect the foil over 100 jelly desserts, we will be the lucky winners of one free jelly dessert. Ah! But right now we're stuck. We've only got 99. That means we need one more, Scott. We need one more. Je suis pas mieux que Scott en fait, hein, je sais pas lire. Hein. We need one more. You'd give them your jelly dessert, but you already threw it at a bird person you hate. Guess you gotta make a choice. So, choice.
What is the choice? Oh, puppy dog.
Still a final jelly dessert from the jelly dessert factory. Make like a puppy dog and beg. Make like a
What?
Make like a puppy dog.
Make
like a puppy dog. All things are sweeter when achieved through pity. Yes! Begging? What? I never beg except in intricately choreographed erotic scenarios. Is this an intricate... No! Even better! This is gazing sadly at people until they give us food! You happily follow Scott around the cafeteria, whimpering at people for the jelly desserts. Polly just eats all the stockpiled jelly desserts while you are busy begging. Also, no one is willing to give you any jelly desserts. But that doesn't matter. As the saying goes, begging is its own reward. That and the quality time you get to spend with Scott, that's also a reward.
Let's do this. Miranda.
C'est qui lui?
Le prince, je sais plus quoi.
Mais qu'est-ce qu'il fait là?
Il fait joli.
You arrive at your chosen table to find Miranda folding napkins at Vera.
Do you want to know what this one's for, Vera?
No.
I said that as yes. The Rothschild napkin fold is for birthday between the ages of 16 and 22.
Miranda's hands move fast as lightning, turning the rose into the gorgeous white swan.
By contrast, this one folding is for first weddings, third weddings, and swan giveaways.
As a fashion enthusiast, je sais plus parce que c'est vrai. As a fashion enthusiast, I have never been so bored by a piece of fabric.
T'es devenu un prêtre?
Moi aussi j'ai la gorge toute.
Oh, and this black swan folding is for weddings where you plan to brutally murder all the guests, like in Game of Thrones. Not very popular, so black swan folding.
Okay. Oh. Comment elle faisait cette voix déjà? Okay.
Tu la faisais un peu condescendante.
Okay. That's sort of cool, but I'm still aggressively interested. You happen to have some napkin folding skills yourself. Je sais pas pourquoi j'ajoute un S à chaque fois. Maybe you can spice up this interaction. You decide to show off your most impressive napkin fold.
Oh, that's adorable! Look at it folding everybody's napkins. It's like tiny adorable stuff.
It looks like it's folding the other napkins into more self-folding napkins.
I know! It's so efficient! Go little napkin, sir! Be free!
Aren't you worried that this will turn into a self-replicating napkin scenario, progressing geometrically until the world is nothing but napkins?
Why? That sounds lovely.
God, you're impossible.
You seem to have mispronounced impeccable.
Whatever.
Qu'est-ce qu'elle devient, Vera?
J'arriverai jamais à faire sa voix, elle. Whatever. 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 I'm leaving before the napkin fall take over the world. Yara leaves you alone for a romantic lunch with Miranda. You can't hang out too long, though. You've got to stop those napkins before they take over the world. Everybody chooses a brand.
Nokia.
Sony. Player order decided based upon how cool it would be to live in a nation ruled by the selected brand. Random, hein.
Ouais.
Pardon. C'est le chat. Hein, c'est le chat ninja.
Ninja.
Le ninja.
Ninja. Ah oui, il y a un ninja là.
Bon bah je vais de nouveau là. Hein. That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place, comme tous les days. The match is so intense and both teams are so into it that you decide to raise the stakes. The stakes, comme la viande, tu vois. Pardon. By betting part of your charm against part of the other team's leader charm. That commitment amazes your whole team and their spirit is fueled by determination. Finally, you win and take 2 charms from the other team's leader. She is now a bit less fabulous. You're doing the thing that gives you most life? No! No! When you're approached by Scott and Liam.
Aha, fellow connoisseur of the dracophilic arts. Yes, Scott and I are also experts on the topic and expected you.
Yeah, Liam and I are fandom buddies. We love to discuss the things we love on our favorite stuffs, the wikis and forums. We are the best fandom buds, even if we don't always agree, like with the Starco and the Makapu thing.
Arrête.
Mais ça suffit! Mais ça suffit, méchant chat! Pakacha, il me mord en plus.
Okay, first let's be clear. Engage in
Ça fait mal,
passionate
Merwin.
fandom conversations
Ah,
and
ça
we
fait
have
mal.
an ironic
Ah,
way
ça
of
fait-
celebrating
Ah,
love.
ça fait mal.
Ah,
ça fait-
Voilà.
J'essaie de pousser.
Là, il fait plus rien. Second, for the hundredth time, after spending years in Ekapu's dimension, Marco is now actually in his 40s, so it isn't right if he dates a 16-year-old girl. These details matter, Scott. Think how wrong it will be for me in my 400s to date people from school if all of you were actually teenagers, instead of being much more conveniently in your 20s. Anyway, enough meta discussion. Scott and I here are in a situation, even if our opinions differ, we agree our opinions are superior in comparison with the rest of the stranger on the Dragon Hit wiki.
Yes, do that! Liam here is like super smart and I'm good boy. I'm good boy. So my ideas should be good too. But people on the wiki can be really mean sometimes. We need to gain their respect so we can convince them to be good boys too.
Scott is right, we need to somehow earn the role of moderator so we can show those lesser being who's boss when it comes to the Dragon Hit fandom. But how? I'm sure you'll give us an absurd yet effective idea for a solution as can be accepted for good old truth.
Let's have them nicely if they can spot better than better luck and cannot fall into stop respecting your opinions. Let's try to find different fixings on Dragon.
Ça te réussit les fanfics. Oh. Pourquoi tu m'écoutes? Et là je te dis de pas m'écouter. Pourquoi tu m'écoutes? Pourquoi tu fais ça?
Blue is a genius!
Tu vois, c'est un génius.
If someone is mean to you, you should always ask them nicely to stop being mean and start being nice.
I have a hard time believing this will work. But I'm an explorer of life and so I feel the urge to test this idea and see what happens. What if you use Blue's account, just in case?
And so you ask all the mean people on the Dragon Heat wiki to stop being mean. All the wiki remains silent for a bit until one guy, Dragon Dong, replies, "Oh sure, mate. We've been mean all this time because no one asked us otherwise. Of course you can be moderators. Of course you can be moderators." We've recorded a video apologizing for our faults. Here's a link.
I kind of think it won't be.
Oh, video! Let's click on this! Hola. It's totally a video of them apologizing if by them apologizing you mean 3 ugly old men defecating into the mouth of a dubious c'est dégueulasse. C'est dégueulasse.
Ouais.
No! I can't see that! That was definitely not a nice thing.
Yes, but you're right. Believe the dream.
You're quite sure that by that Liam means you're not genius. En fait, je passe mon temps à perdre des trucs.
La vie est belle, tu es smart toujours. T'es toujours très smart.
Je crois que j'ai jamais autant perdu dans ce jeu.
T'es très smart et t'es à peu près créative. Qu'est-ce que je fais moi? Je vais aller en classe.
Yeah. That day you listen to your elders and learn valuable lessons. Sometimes, after all the monsters' nonsense and the dating gimmicks, you forget that attending class is supposed to be the primary activity of this high school. You can chew on smart, c'est Yuno qui te mord.
Ouais, c'est mieux.
You open your locker and a cloud of gas knocks you out. You come to your senses, plummeting towards Earth, that rapidly approaching terminal ghost. Oh là là!
Merwin.
Oh là là! Ils sont chiants. C'est mes bestioles, ils se battent tout le temps. Et c'est chiant, voilà. Yo. You fall into the school's backyard into the hands of Miranda's biggest goons. Your classmates don't notice.
Merwin.
He didn't work. None of them even noticed your glorious prom. People are so used to spectacle at this school. This relationship is tiresome. I need a glorious act, a grand gesture to secure my throne. Can you think of something while I frame my stone on?
Play, veut dire play, je sais pas.
To you, you're a nice person and to atrocity, no matter what you do.
Moi, je te donne pas conseil.
Non, mais je donne pas conseil. War, c'est bien War. Moi, j'aime bien War.
You read ça aussi. Remember West Side Story and add guns and fire, merge guns and so fire. None of the students expected the war over prom because who would? You quickly overcome their pathetic resistance. Miranda sends victorious and raises her flag in front of the school. It's the cutest death has. Comment tu prononces ça? Death's head you've ever seen. Few are left to be impressed by her victory, by quelque chose. But those who are definitely scared, but those who are definitely scared enough to vote for her.
But I was right. Winning an election is easy.
You gain 3 in charm. Pourquoi tu gagnes trop de trucs? Which is good because you'll probably need that for the What?
UN, c'est pas les Nations Unies?
Ah! C'est qui choisit là? C'est lui. C'est lui. Bah écoute.
C'est parti.
J'ai peur, je vais pleurer.
Mais non. Miranda. Yes.
Let's go.
You finally pluck up your courage and ask your beloved to go to the Monster Prom with you. Prom? Sure, why not? It's lots of money. There'll be so much hard partying that it could count as workout.
Oh, bah tu vois, elle a eu un date. Elle y croyait pas.
J'y croyais pas du tout. Prom night was the best. Qu'est-ce qui se passe là? Ah d'accord, tu te fais agresser par le chat. The two of you got lost on your way to school and ended up having a crazy misadventure in a dungeon. By the time you finally arrived at prom, your bonds were tighter than ever. Cute! It turns out that aside from sports and cheerleading, he also loves the sky and the stars. He gives his own names to constellations, and if he knew the word astronomer, you're sure he would love to be one someday.
Let's do this. Oh, of course I want to go to prom together, my Machiavellian fellow conspirator. I can't help but deeply vibe with such a brilliant and scheming mind. It's smart to keep someone that can be so useful at the intrigue close at hand. And we rarely all about convenient but strategic marriage. So why shouldn't I be smart and strategic about prom dates too? Also, you're like super cute.
Aww. When prom night comes, you're ready to have the night of your lives. You practiced your quotes, and Miranda is deeply impressed. Even if the music is mostly electronic, you somehow quotes the fuck out of it, and everyone gathers in a circle and admire your progress. Your press. It's a magical evening. Also, you execute some more plots and assassinations together just in case, which is a fantastic bonding experience. You and Miranda are selected as prom royalty.
Bon bah, tout le monde est mort.
And you know, it's a bit cheesy to say this, but Miranda's beauty is heightened by the delicacy of her enemies, blood all over her body. It's truly been a magical evening. Most likely
On a
to
eu
marry
une
a
fin.
secret.
On a débloqué une fin.
Quoi?
On a débloqué une fin. Ah, la route de Miranda, c'est une route spéciale. Celle où tu tout le monde.
Ah, d'accord. Et
ben
voilà, on a fini.
Tu as réussi la prom. Ce fut une bonne fin.
Ce fut une bonne fin.
La meilleure fin possible.
Merci à tout le monde d'avoir regardé. Si vous regardez ça en replay, merci de regarder ça en replay. Moi c'est Eléa. Ça, c'est...
Non, toi t'es Lézarde.
Ah, moi je suis Lézarde.
Voilà.
Ça c'est Kelly.
Voilà.
Et ça c'est mon aspirateur. Bonne soirée à tous.
Bye bye. Bye bye caméra.
À bientôt.